Don't know you, man. For you hear the voice, you know. You know, say aromatic realistic TV, you know. I bring you content with clarity and substance. Tonight we are looking into the Jamaica policing system and the way how they go about and solve crime, or even to get the information to start the process. There is so much crime that take place in Jamaica and they go unsolved. You just hear say some man dead and hear nothing again. So I want to just jump into that tonight and my true opinion, and information that I come across and have a little research, because I say things that you have to do research. And one of the most important things in any law enforcement, in Jamaica and throughout the world, you have to gather intelligence. Intelligence is the key, because if there is no intelligence, you can't solve no crime. So intelligence is key throughout the law enforcement establishment in Jamaica and worldwide. How one would go about gathering his or her intelligence? It would definitely be from the citizen of that community, right? Because remember, that's where the crime commit. That's where it take place. So there is no way where you can look out of town for the intelligence. The intelligence is right there where the crime take place in that community. Right? Okay. Then we're gonna ask again. If there is no intelligence, we'll never have a prosecution. Right? Because you have to have the intelligence, and in the intelligence you would have the evidence, and then the evidence would make you prosecute his or her. You understand? But if there is no evidence, how are you going to prosecute that individual? Or will they gather the info or the intelligence when each time you go into this community? All that you do is just use brute force. You kick them up, you draw them on the ground like dog. There is no regard. You tell them, you will shot them in them pussy hole, you will kick them in this, move them blood clot, all of them things. How are you gonna get intelligent when you are treating the citizens of that community in that way? Right? Knowing within yourself that the info that you are looking for is right there in that community. So one would say, what about the professional training that these officers receive from the police academy in Twickenham Park? Now, you would say that they would try their endeavor best. No, because you're in a crime scene and you're trying to get intel so you can prosecute whom it may be. Right? But if you treat those people like a shit, seeing you treat them like nothing, how will you be able to get that intel? Right? To go on and make that prosecution. What the officers need to realize, that they need witness and they need as much intelligence that they can gather from that crime scene or wherever to make a case. You understand? If you don't get that intel, you don't have a case. So I'm saying most of the time these officers, go into these community. And what they fail to understand is that, remember that these individuals don't know you guys, and you guys don't know some of these individuals. So what you guys need to understand, whosoever commit that crime, he did not commit that crime against you. He commit a crime against the states. So the officer need to realize all of these and leave ego behind. Right? You have to leave ego behind. You have to leave self behind and approach these individuals as human beings. right? To try to obtain as much intelligence as you can get from those citizens. You understand? So that you can make your prosecution, you can make your arrest. See? Because remember, at the end of the day, this is what they say. You're under arrest, and anything that you say or do can use against you in the court of law. Remember now, a man is innocent until proven guilty. So, in other words, there is no way, the justice, gonna find this man guilty without that intel, without that evidence. Enough man we see law enforcement handcuff and carry them to station. And the day of the trial, what happened? They win their case. Because there is not much intel or evidence was there. You understand? To find that person guilty. So that person walked away scot-free. So in other words, you are innocent until proven what? Guilty. So I'm just saying to our officers, first you need intel. You need your intelligence. So at least you don't need to approach the people like a human being. You see, and that professionalism that you get along the way from the police academy. I'm talking Jamaica now, at Twickenham Park. When you come on these scenes, so I think these officers would be at their best behavior. You understand? Be as polite as they can be to these citizens. There's somebody there who have that information that they need. There's a key witness is there with that information. But if you use brute force, you will never get that information. And this is the reason why sometimes we're saying that why crime is not solving in Jamaica. And if we see how the police then behave when they are on the crime scene, it's a damn shame. You understand? So we citizens in their right mind have some info or some intel and gonna give these same police who just come in my community, gun but 2 man, you understand? They draw a woman like a dog, swear at other people, style them up pussy hole, we shot in your face. Man say you're there on camera, man say me no business, them no business if they want them on camera. You understand what I say? These kind of behavior. So which normal citizen gonna have info or intel and give these police? If a police come in your community and deal with you like that, talk truth, would you give him info? Because the thing about it, they want to command respect. And on the other hand, they are not giving respect. Have you ever heard or see these cops, the way how they approach like senior when they are in a community? Like they style up, hey boy, hey girl, come here. And I'm just simply saying to the officers, when you are uptown, or you are up Beverly Hills or Red Hills, or you guys are in the gated community, you guys don't behave like that. But when you guys are down in the ghetto, or garrison as you call it, or where low income people live, you style them up the most way. You angle them like dog, you angle them like trash, like they don't regard, like they are not human. You understand? And when I look back on it, it's just one people. It's just that some have some money and some don't. You understand? But they are one people. But the way how you guys go about it, you understand? Angle these people like trash, like, like nothing. And then on the other hand, you guys want info. These people are not gonna give you guys info because you treat them like a dog. You don't treat them like a human being. You understand? And they have all the info there. You understand? So if you look what is taking place, this is some of the reason why, our crime are not being solved. Because the people with the info are not coming forward. Right? You're gonna blame them. See, when a policeman go in our community, and when him go in our community, we see him haul a big woman on the ground like a dog. And if you can listen back that video, I don't know what was going on or something, and you tell somebody, say, move on yourself before me kick you in your blood clot. Seeing that was how the sergeant was behaving. Like the people, they commit a crime against him. They did not commit a crime against you, officer. They commit a crime against the state. When you guys come, it's like it is personal. It shouldn't be personal. You understand? You guys should put pride one side. Because the next thing about it, when you guys come in to a community, you don't believe when you come and open up on mouth, nobody must say nothing. And it's not so. Everyone have their democratic right. And a part of their democratic right is free speech. So you can't stop no one from talk. You're over there so at their work and I want over here so talk. You want to tell himself, shut up boy. No. And I say go bro, no, you must bring out all of the professionalism in you. You understand? And show this man say, yo, me I do my work, me not matter you. You see what I mean? Because you see, if you know bring on danger to my life, you is not a threat to me. At this, me I concentrate on in front of me right now. Okay? So as much intelligence what me can gather from here, so at this me there so about. Because of the intelligence what me I gather now, when sink the perpetrator around here. So. You see what I mean? So that is my focus. The professional that is in me, you understand? That's what I'm doing right now, to get as much intelligence that I can. Because if I don't get the intelligence, I can't prosecute no one. You understand? And my job is to prosecute people and bring them to justice. If you are innocent and the day of trial, they let you go free. But if you are guilty, you're going to face your time and you're going to spend your time. That would be, you see what I mean, a police job. Sometimes it's kind of sickening, bro. But the police, they need to understand. So they don't need to be personal. Because when you commit a crime, you did not commit a crime against the police. You commit a crime against the state. You treat that person like you would treat the rich man up in Beverly Hills. Or you would treat one of them people who have money and live in a gated community. That's how you have to treat the people. You have to treat them like them a human being. Because they are human. Treat them like them as somebody, man. And I would say to the police, you know, and when we as a police, you know, we have to point it out that it's not every police, you know, are bad police. But if we want to solve crime in Jamaica and we want to get the intel from the people, see, we have to be professional doing our job. You understand? We have to talk to the people with manners. We have to talk to them with respect. We have to talk to them with honor. In spite of where they are from. They're from the ghetto. They're from the garrison. They're low income. You understand? They don't have the money to stand up in court to fight you guys. So, at times, you just treat them like they are nothing. Because when they look for go find money for go get lawyer, they don't have it. They don't have it. The odds is against them at all times. Let's treat them with honor, man. See, treat them with respect. And see if we don't solve more crime. These people will gain your trust. If they can't gain your trust, how you go get info? The people them have to first gain your trust. And then you start get info. How you go get intelligence? It's by treating the people them like them a human being. Treat them with honor, bro. Treat them with respect. Bring out the intelligence. Bring out the intelligence to what you know, boss. Bring out the professionalism. Bring out the professionalism. What you know. Bring out the professionalism want to get a tweet number. Because I know say them not training up a tweet number to deal with people like that, bro. See, but you have a few bad apples in the bunch. What they paint if you make every police look like say them bad. It's not every police bad. It's not every police out there bad. A lot of the police them out there are good police. A lot of them out there are good police. Love their country and they try their best. They try their best out there to make sure that they get culprit off the street. Without the intelligence, you're not going anywhere. And who you gonna get the intel from? It's the same people the same people in the community will have to give you the intelligence. That's what I mean. So what you need to do, you know, is that professional training that you get from the police academy. you have to apply it each time you go out there in this community. Treat the people with respect, man. Treat them with honor, man, and dignity. Because the thing about it, you know, oh, you want respect, and you don't want to give respect. People put energy where energy come from, you know. Yeah, man. And remember, man, don't take it personal with the people, man. Because the people them don't have a beef with you, or they didn't commit a crime on you. They commit a crime against the state. And it's for you to gather your intelligence so you can make a prosecution. And they are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Yeah, man, a man is innocent until he is proven guilty in the court of law. So, officer, we know say good officer out there and a few little bad one out there. Deal with the Jamaica people them with respect. Show them that their intel matter. Show them that you don't need them to help fight crime in a Jamaica. And don't shun them. Don't kick them down. Don't beat them. Take as much intel that you can get from them, so you guys can solve more cases in Jamaica. Because at the end of the day, like 99.9% of Jamaican cases go unsolved. They go cold. I just think that the officers need to change their strategy. You know, the way how they fight crime and the way how they go after the people who have the intelligence. Because remember, if there is no intelligence, there is no prosecution. See, and you need a prosecution. See, to take into the court of law. See, and if that person is guilty, he will face his time. If you don't have sufficient info or intel on that person, then you have to let him go. Plain and simple. Salute from a year device, you know, say Aromatic Realistic TV, where we give you content with substance and clarity. Until then, mad love. I'm out. Watch you, man.